The tragedy of December 6th taught us that public safety and not politics should be the priority in the gun control issue. When are the Conservatives going to put public safety before the interests of lobbyists?
The NDP playing politics with gun control issues and the Ecole Polytechnique Massacre, which happened in 1989. On this day, December 6, 28 people were shot, 14 women were murdered, 10 women and 4 men were injured, and Marc Lépine took the coward's way out, shooting himself. One of the women that was killed in the Ecole Polytechnique Massacre was Hélène Colgan. Her brother Claude joins me now to talk about that issue. And Claude, you have stepped forward in the last year or so. You and I met just less than a year ago after you decided that you'd had enough of people like the NDP and the Bloc and the Liberals using your sister's memory to push a false agenda. Explain, what's the false agenda here?
The false agenda is that the Long Gun Registry and the Firearm Act is based on two things. The first one is that the registration saves lives. It's a flat-out lie. All the statistics and studies prove that it's wrong.
Okay. So the gun registry is gone. We still have the Firearms Act, though, and we still have people like Madame Hélène standing up in the House of Commons and saying, it's the Conservatives that are playing politics. This is a public safety issue, and using this anniversary to claim something that's false. How does that make you feel? Is it tough to listen to that kind of rhetoric? That
Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough day. Today is a tough day because, not because it's the anniversary. Today I'm thinking about my parents back home who can't open up the TV or go on the internet or just open a newspaper. There's propaganda all over the place. It's the articles that are written in the mainstream newspaper are nothing more than ads for the Coalition for Gun Control.
Wendy Couquier and all of that.
Heidi Rajan,
Yeah. And so you've rejected that, but at first you believed that.
Yeah.
You told me you believed the lies.
I was a stupid young man.
So what happened then? At the beginning you thought, well, this makes sense, and now you don't believe it. Why? What happened?
Internet. I educate myself.
Okay.
The first few years after my sister's death, I started.
You believed that the guns were the evil part.
Oh yeah. But after there's been a shooting in Concordia, in Dawson College and Concordia University.
Tabor, Alberta?
Yeah. I start thinking, there's new laws that are supposed to protect us. And there's a registration system that is in full effect. And those things are still happening. What's wrong with that? So I start doing some research and educate myself, looking through statistics from Statistic Canada, the Minister of
Justice,
Justice, our CMP. And what I was reading didn't make sense with what the Coalition for Gun Control was saying. It was quite the opposite.
Even the most recent stats from the Toronto Police Force, Chief Bill Blair had said, without the gun registry, gun crime will go up. It'll be awful.
There's going to be river of blood.
And his own studies, his own statistics show that shootings are down in Toronto. Murders with firearms are down in Toronto. Yeah. Murders with others are up, so maybe he'll advocate for an other registry. I don't know what that is, but it's not supported, as you say, by statistics. So you decided to step forward. You're now an advocate for a lessening of what's left. The gun registry's gone, but you want changes to the rest of the Firearms Act.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? What do you want changed?
I want to change the part that is targeting law-abiding citizens, like the people in High River, Alberta.
Okay. So you want to get rid of the part that makes you essentially a paperwork criminal and you
Yeah,
go to jail.
exactly. You shouldn't have to be. You shouldn't have to go to jail for a victimless crime.
Okay. Claude, great talking to you, and thanks for sharing your story on this tough day.
Thank you for having me.